Okay, so just having a final look at this amazing World War II pillbox, which is in absolutely pristine condition. No graffiti. We've got the original wall coming up to it here, part of the defences. And as we go inside, you can see this vertical post, which obviously serves as an upright to support the roof, but also the shape of it to prevent shots from coming inside the pillbox. Just going to go in and move around to the right side of it. There we go. You can see absolutely no modern graffiti or damage. It's bone dry on the floor and in amazing condition everywhere. Just a few items, I think slight little bit of plastic on the floor, and this nice big supporting wall in the middle. It's an octagonal shape, which is amazing. And just have another quick look at some of the fields of fire that this bunker would have provided, this little pillbox. So we can see there now, we've got this one as you come in on the right, which is completely overgrown. But I expect many years back that would have been a good sort of field of view. Moving on now to the next one, and we can see out this one now, look, the overgrowth, and obviously this one, which even now provides an excellent view of any attackers that would have come to assault the airfield. But also we can see inside that the structure and the roof is amazingly sound. There's not one hint of any damp anywhere, which is amazing. And the rendering on the brickwork is absolutely pristine, like it was built yesterday basically. You can see there the cement is really good, no crumbling, it's nice and dry. Just rather interestingly, there's also the remnants of some form of iron shutter or reinforcement around each one of these ports or these windows, and we can see there some of it left. A couple of bolts, what looks like there, rusty bolts sticking out the wall, and may have been some form of shutter, because obviously as we are right next to a historic airfield, I would say there would have been one or two measures, extra measures they would have included on the defences for the airfield. And just to stress as well, we are actually not within the perimeter of the airfield, we are well outside of it, so we are fine. And coming up to it now, look, you can see lots of concrete construction there. You can see there's lots of like beach sand and stuff. I would guess this is probably why we have a problem in Cornwall with what we call Mundic block, which is largely to do with the use of beach sand as aggregate, okay, which is just about everything in Cornwall made of concrete, built before 1954, I think it was, would have been, the concrete would have been mixed up this way. But it doesn't appear to be any original graffiti on any of the walls, but no modern graffiti, which is amazing. And I would say as well, by the absence of litter, it doesn't appear that this particular pillbox gets many visitors, which is a good thing. And at no point in the video will I be divulging the location of it to protect it, because it's worth protecting this. It's amazing. Got some square peg holes in the wall here, which I would only assume, there's 4 of them there, look, must be for some form of rack or shelf, or ammunition shelf. They actually go right the way around the pillbox, you see, there, and even over here. So I would probably say some form of platform, which would have allowed like a resting table for a machine gun or whatever weapon was used in here as well. And you can see there right the way around. But overall, absolutely amazing that this has survived so well and so dry. You can see the prefabricated roof. I'm going to go outside again. Oh, we've got a name here seen on the ceiling. Don't know who this is. D. Williams. No idea whether that's, I suspect that's probably modern graffiti. Somebody's left their initials, but the walls are clean and free of modern vandalism and graffiti, which is amazing, and I'm really surprised and delighted about that. You can see there some little ports here which would have been to protect the entrance, okay, little eyelets, and as we go out we can see a nice concrete lintel above the doorway there. You can see that, and you've got this blast wall or ricochet protection wall, which is amazing. We have a resident snail up there, look, and coming back out, this is amazing. We've got a bit more metal work, which what would have been, I would say, a shutter or something. So you can see it there's a bit more left of this one, and we've got the only enemy that this pillbox has to defend against now is the wilderness coming in, as you can see there. But overall, an amazing place, and very well example of a pillbox. And I'm pretty sure that I would say that this particular pillbox is as old as the site of the airfield, and of course definitely would have been a crucial part of the airfield's defence if there was an invasion in World War II, which lots of people were convinced there was, and thankfully there wasn't. We're going to go outside now and just have a quick look at it from the outside. It's a bit overgrown here, but not too bad. Coming up out into the sunlight. Pick up my bag a minute, and looking at the entrance, it's amazing. Just walking around. I'm going to go back that way a bit, and all the way round, looking at it, it's amazing. Condition of it, even the pointing is amazing. And just going to follow the little path back this way, not going too far, but you can see it there, well hidden by the overgrowth. It's almost as if nature is trying to protect this one, not really destroy it or reclaim it, which is great. I'm following this little path along here, and the only reason I'm coming down here because there's a rather interesting part of the fence. We've got some beautiful foxgloves here, look, absolutely amazing. It's a really hot day, everything's out in view, and we can see some of the original perimeter of the airfield, some of the concrete posts. They've been deprived of their barbed wire, but they're still standing on guard, just like they always have, which is great. And just want to say, hope you've enjoyed this visit to this pillbox as much as I have, or me and my friend, and thanks for watching.